Hey, we are live. Welcome to the Zeus X Podcast. I'm your host Zeus, and we got my man Will Maybon in the building.
What's up, everybody? All
Let's
we
get
on
into the
this shit
show.
too.
What's going on, you guys? Be back. Quick announcement. Check out the merch at ZeusXPodcastStore.com. Again, check out the merch at ZeusXPodcastStore.com. I'm wearing. Also, you guys send a donation to a cash app donation to $ Zeus X Unplugged. Again, a cash app donation to $ Zeus X Unplugged. Really helps with the channel as well as the podcast. Helps in creating the studio. I appreciate you guys tuning in. We'll get into our announcements. Let's start with Tay Tay. Tay, tell everybody your name, social media tag, where you're from, relationship status, and what you do for a living.
Hey everyone, I'm Nurse Bay Tay Tay. My Instagram name is Only One of Me with all O's. I'm dating right now. I'm talking to someone, and I'm from New York. What's
How
up?
old
I'm 29.
we can start now. We can go. We're going to jokes. Jokes. And wait, hold on. Say that. What do you mean by talking?
Hello.
So I'm talking to someone.
What does that mean? Casually fucking or?
No, I'm talking to someone.
So there's no sex
That's
involved.
self-explanatory. I'm talking to someone.
So there's no
Like
sex
we have
involved.
communication.
So there's no sex involved.
No, I'm over here. He's over there. Yeah.
That's crazy. All right,
That's
jokes.
the same
Yes.
situation with me and Zeus.
Crazy.
Jokes.
So I'm Jokes. I'm 26. I just graduated nursing school. I am currently dating.
Good.
No, I'm in my prime. I'm 26. I just
Nursing
started.
school. Nursing school party. Go ahead.
Let her finish.
I just recently, honestly, started dating this new guy that I'm really happy with. That's my situation. That's it.
All right, that's what's up. That's what's up. How long have you been dating for?
About a month.
Okay. New, fresh and new. Okay.
Fresh and new, going well.
All right. We'll go to Erin. You're next, Erin.
I'm Erin from Ohio. I am entertaining somebody right now, and I am 43 and a business owner. That's so annoying. I'm gonna get my sounds coming.
All right, keep going. And you said, what do you do for a living?
I am an artist and I'm a business owner and I have a nonprofit.
Okay. What kind of art do you do?
A little bit of everything.
Like one thing you do.
Portraits, abstract. I paint with acrylics. I draw. I use chalks, pencils.
Oh, okay. You can you draw like portraits of people or?
Yeah.
That's good. Okay. And you said you're entertaining somebody. What do you mean by entertaining somebody? Is that sexual or
No.
is it just conversation?
Conversation.
That's what these girls in conversation.
Hanging out.
All right. Helena, you're next. Name, age, what you do for a living, social media tag, and dating status.
Okay, my name is Helena. I am 26 years old and I attend community college. I'm almost finished and I work as a cook.
Oh, all right. Do it. You cook anything?
Yes, I do.
Fancy next. Name, age, what you do for a living, and your relationship status.
Oh, and I'm single. Well, I'm single, but like I'm currently talking to this guy named Zeus, and he has his own podcast. So we'll see how that goes.
Sounds like a fine young fellow.
That was a jerk.
I don't know. I heard a lot about him.
Right.
Not good. Not good.
Right.
Yeah, Fancy. Your name, age, what you do for a living, and your relationship status.
My name is.
No, I didn't.
No. Can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead, Fancy.
Okay, my name is Fancy. I am 29. My Instagram handle is ooh_it's_fancy. And I'm single. That's what you asked for, right?
And You said you're 24, right?
Excuse me?
You said you're 24, right?
29.
You said 29?
I'm 29.
29?
Yes.
And what do you do for a living?
You breaking up. So I'm going to have to get my life together. I'm trying to get on the laptop because I don't have...
I know. What do you do for a living?
Huh?
What do you do for a living?
Oh, I'm in hairstylist.
Hairstyle. Okay.
I'm in hairstylist. I have my own foundation. I event plan, I travel plan, stuff like that. So I pretty much do everything I like to do. So I just live freely for myself, honestly speaking.
Okay. All right. Will, introduce yourself to the channel. Go ahead, man.
What's up, everybody?
I didn't hear what you said.
What's that?
Hey, Zeus. Do you mind
Yeah.
putting the link in the chat real quick? I apologize.
All right, hold on.
She's gonna wait till I'm speaking to interrupt.
Put you on Instagram. Go ahead. Put you on Instagram.
Oh, Safari is
Go ahead, Will.
What's up, everybody? I'm Will. I'm 40 years old, live in Atlanta. I'm in a relationship right now. Serious, committed relationship.
Same.
Okay.
Let me
How old are you?
I'm 40.
So, yeah, what you do for a living, Will?
I own a sales company.
Okay.
And I on the side, I coach women on how to date better.
Yay!
Yeah, my man coaches women how to become better women because there's a lot going on here in these streets.
Don't do that, Aaron. Don't do that.
Anything.
Don't do that.
What
Body language is 78% communication. Now, don't do that.
I can
Will.
say 100.
Will, do you know Erin?
No.
No, it's really weird.
Oh, okay. All right. So this is gonna be interesting.
Aaron's gonna become a client, though. I can already tell.
Oh my goodness.
Rude awakening. All right, now let's go. Let me ask you a question. When's the last time any of you had sex? Let's start with Helena.
Oh God. A year and a half ago.
Stop the cap.
It was. It was. I can go without. The longest I've gone without was like 2 weeks.
Stop the cap.
And it's not cap. So a year and a half ago.
A year and a half ago. Oh my God. All right. It sounds highly unbelievable. Let's go to Erin.
What?
When's the last time you had sex?
Like all the way sex, oral sex. Like, what do you mean exactly?
It's crazy you have to delineate it, but all sex. Any sexual encounter.
Not that long ago.
Okay. How long?
I don't know for sure. I would hate to get the wrong date and be caught a liar.
So
So
give me an estimate. I don't gotta be your exact answer.
about a month or so ago.
Oh.
They're sooner, something like that. Yeah.
I can believe that. I can believe a month ago. I can give you that. Think it might be.
But you won't believe
Yeah.
my
What do
year?
you mean you can believe a month ago?
I can believe a month ago. I mean, I think it'd be a little bit closer than a month ago, but I can believe that. That sounds suitable.
Why can't you believe my year though?
No, I just don't see women waiting a year to have sex. But it's possible.
Yes.
It's possible.
Because it's true.
Jokes. When's the last time you had sex?
Between a month and a half and 2 months ago.
Stop the cap.
Let's try it again. When's the last time you had sex, Jokes?
Between a month and a half and 2 months ago.
You got a guy with you right now. There's no way you wait.
And we just started dating, and it's going really, really, really well.
You've been
And
dating for a month. You've been dating
it
for a
gets
month.
really hot and heavy, right? Am I lying? Like,
Without sex?
head nod, it gets hot and heavy, but we haven't
can't get
fucked
hot and
yet.
without
We
sex.
haven't broken that ice. So I'm dating and I'm happy. And it's been about a month and a half almost.
See, my man Zeus, he doesn't even want to wait 3 dates to have sex.
And I wouldn't date Zeus.
Listen, so wait, hold on. Jokes.
Oh, this is not even the right time to have this conversation.
I don't know why you gotta lie.
Go ahead.
That's for you. Jokes.
Yes.
You telling me this man that waited you for a month, he hasn't had sex with you?
I mean, how many dates have we been on? Probably like what, 6? Because I was sick the first 2 weeks, so he was really trying to take me out and I didn't come out because I was sick, and my sister came. I was busy. We really just started dating the past like 2 weeks, and I just started coming over to his place. We just slept together for the first time, probably like what?
So you did smash? Wait, so you did
No,
smash?
we didn't have sex. We cuddled and we did some things, but we didn't fuck. Is you okay? You alright with that?
Oh my god. I'm
He's
guessing
listening, and he's listening. He's
you're a
angry,
comedian
so-
now. Yo, you had to make it that way because there's no way he's waiting.
No, we have to talk about it because last night, it got a little hot and heavy. But
How can you get
I like
kissing?
to be on the same page. I don't like to make spontaneous decisions. We could talk about it and then we could fuck all night long. But what's up?
But you didn't fuck all night long. You just talked.
What do you mean?
You slept together, but you didn't fuck.
I said once we have the conversation about what we're doing and we know the direction that we're going, then we can do that, no problem. But it hasn't arrived yet, Zeus.
So, bro, my thing is,
Listen, we're not here to talk about.
how about this?
dating
No.
life.
Let's try this. Let's try this. Have you ever had a sex with a guy the first night before in your whole life? Don't cat. Do not cat. Do not cat. I already know the answer. But don't cat.
Probably.
Okay.
In my young days, yes.
Okay. Oh my god. Why does the age matter? You've done it before.
Why
that's
does
when
the
you-
age matter?
your best-
Because I've grown from that.
You mean your best
People
days?
grow. No.
So if you
People
had
grow.
sex, so if you had sex the first night before with somebody, what made him qualify, and why don't this dude qualify? Go.
Because I was much younger and I made worse decisions. You understand? I'm proud of the decisions that I
At
made.
all. This is a uncomfortable conversation, but it must be.
So funny, y'all.
No, listen.
This is a terrible conversation to have when my man got the ear.
I know. I don't know why he's on the live. She should get him off the live. I don't know why she got him on the live. It's not good.
No, because I'm happy. You're bugging.
Oh,
I'm good with my relationship.
Not for
Where's
you.
your
Not
lady
for
at?
you. Not for
Where's
you.
your
For
lady
him. It's uncomfortable to hear
Zeus
yourself.
isn't used to having
You
ladies
fuck a different-
around him that don't spread his legs on the first day.
Yeah,
That's what
Zeus
he's
has
really,
a different
really
bitch every other
exploring.
day and knows
It's
more about
exploring
being
to
a
him.
woman than
Hey,
the woman who come
why
up
do
on
y'all-
this platform.
Why do y'all act like if he lived his life like that, that's a problem?
Well, it's
So
not a
why
problem.
does he
We don't
act
hear.
like I
Why
live
the
my
problem that
life
we don't
like
spread
that
our
is
legs
No,
the
but
first night?
y'all speak on it as if it's a negative thing.
It's a positive.
It's a negative thing that we don't spread our legs the first day, or 3 days, or 4 days.
A lot of women do.
But then you didn't answer my question, though.
and-
You didn't answer my
and-
question.
I would be
Why
hard
is it wrong
pressed.
for us to not spread our legs?
Oh,
but it's okay
I'm
for him
sorry.
to-
I didn't hear the question. No, it's
You're not
nothing
listening.
wrong with that. No, it's nothing wrong with
Okay,
that.
but he's acting like there is.
All right.
Well, I think I would be hard pressed to believe
But here's the thing, right? My man, all right. Me knowing a girl, right? Will, you can talk next, right, Will? If I know a girl has had sex the first night with somebody before, my first thing go to my mind is, why the fuck am I waiting? What qualified that man that I gotta wait? That
Maybe she
means
thinks you're special.
Changing
I automatically no. That's not special. Especially the nigga who fucked the first night. That's the nigga who's special. That's why he fucked the first night. He was that special.
A
that she
dude
broke
on
her
the
rules
first
for
night in
that
a
nigga.
long time.
She what?
I said that happened like a long time ago. As a grown woman, I don't feel like that happens to
It
me.
doesn't
So
matter.
So as you got older, the men have to wait.
no,
Big zero.
as I got older, I
As you
did
accumulating more
I did
bodies, I now must wait.
No, you know what it is, bro? This is what it is. And you ladies correct me if I'm wrong.
more.
You ladies make the guys you like work harder than the guys you don't like.
Woo!
You make the men who ain't worth shit, who are worth something, work harder and wait longer than the men who ain't worth shit. Am I right or am I wrong?
Ooh, took that shit.
Let me
Right.
rephrase that.
Maybe
Let me
they're
rephrase
a
that.
one and done. They're
Am
a
I
one
right
and done.
or am I
Don't give a
right?
shit about them.
Wait, so
Am I
you're
right or
saying
am I wrong?
Hold on. We're gonna go around the panel. He asked the question. We're gonna start with Tay. Is he right or wrong?
He's
No, am
wrong.
I right or am I right?
No, you're wrong.
All right, we're gonna ask Jokes. Is he right or wrong?
I give every man an equal opportunity.
Is he right or wrong,
No,
Jokes?
hold on, wait. Before we go on, is she
I was
saying
saying-
every man, the men she like and the men she don't like, she give them the same opportunity?
Absolutely.
That makes no sense either.
Absolutely.
So the guy
How
you
does it-
like
how
actually
does it
gets
not-
because the guy you actually like.
I don't fuck on the first date.
No. That's not what I'm saying.
So
I'm
what was your
saying the
question?
I said the guy you like, you make work harder and wait longer. I didn't say you do it on the first date. than the guys you don't like and the guys that ain't worth nothing.
No, I don't.
And you say you give every guy, so the guys you like and the guys you don't like, they all have the same opportunity.
Yes, they do.
Wow.
And what's wrong with that?
All right, Tay.
Wow.
That was
So
There's
I'm
a
not
lot wrong with
supposed.
that.
I'm not supposed to give everyone a fair opportunity.
No.
I'm supposed to treat everyone
Like, I get what you're
differently.
saying.
Yes.
I get what she's
You're not supposed to treat everyone the same. This is not civil rights.
No, but I think what she's
I'm
saying,
talking
like,
about.
the person that she thinks what she would overlook, she gives them a chance because maybe there's something
Right.
about him that she didn't see or
And-
give him a fair
Exactly.
chance that he
And
gave.
this is why. And this is why I call myself a dating coach, because you and me don't know what the hell y'all doing. How you gonna give a guy? How you gonna give a guy you don't like the same opportunity that you give a guy you
No, I
do
don't.
like?
Who is to say I don't like him? We're
You said
talking.
it.
We're dating.
Oh, that
No,
shit,
no, no.
Will. Go ahead, man.
We're dating.
No, listen, you're not dating yet. You're just meeting someone. The guy you meet that you like, okay, let's say you like Zeus and you don't like me. And hello, you think he's handsome, you think I'm hideous. You're gonna give us both the same chance?
Why not? Why not?
You hit that button, bro. What? Stop the cat?
Why not?
Stop the cap.
Come
Listen.
on.
Why not?
Listen, all right. So my thing is, all right.
Because
Let's say
you might have something that he doesn't have,
You're right.
and vice versa.
You're
So
right. What is that something that will make you reconsider then?
it could be anything.
Well, what? Give me an example.
It
The
could
guy
be
you
his
don't like,
mindset.
what can
It
the
could be
guy
the way
you
he
don't?
dresses.
But
It could be the way he talks. It could be
the
anything.
way he dressed could take him from I don't like
It
him
could
to
be
I'm gonna give him a
anything.
shot.
I'm just giving examples. I'm not saying
No,
that
I only
do that.
want
I'm
the
just saying
examples that work for you.
Oh
Like,
my
what are the real life examples that work for you? For the guys you
Mindset.
don't like.
mindset.
So you take time to get to know a guy's mindset when you don't like him?
Oh my god.
It's not making sense.
really ain't though.
It's just
Go
not
ahead.
making
Keep
sense.
going.
Okay, move it on, I guess.
So
I
what
like
was
Tay
the
Tay. I don't
question?
want to make her mad.
The
Not
You're
yet.
not making me mad. I'm not
No, I
mad.
don't think so. I'm just saying I don't want to. Not yet. At
See,
least.
there you go assuming. I'm not mad. Who said I was mad?
No, I'm not saying you mad. I'm just saying I don't want to make you mad. So,
Yo, you can't make me mad.
oh, okay, good.
You can't do that.
Good.
I'm very strong.
Okay, good.
All right, that was a crit. All right, so back to the normal question at hand. When's the last time you had sex? We're gonna start
No, that
with.
wasn't the
We already,
question.
we already answered that.
Yeah.
No. You didn't
We're
answer
past
that.
that. We're past that.
And
Past
jokes didn't. What was
We're
it?
past
Fancy didn't answer it.
Fancy didn't answer it. Oh, I can't hear her. Wait. Go ahead, Fancy.
I said, what was the question?
When's the last time you had sex?
When was the last time I had sex?
Mhm.
Actually, 4 years ago.
See?
Stop the cap.
Y'all think it's cap, but it's not. 4 years ago. I'm
Stop
very
the
You got kids?
Everything
I don't
y'all
have
say is
kids.
cap with them. So
Right.
So you had sex for 4 years.
Yes, because I've been single for 4 years, and I'm very particular with who I allow to touch my body.
Uh-huh.
I am very big on that. Also, I was also taking care of myself, healing myself, because I don't know what energy I'm giving out, because my last relationship was actually bad. So I just felt like me staying alone and just doing celibacy, it's been good.
Can
I'm
I
done
ask a
not
question?
capping, but okay.
So wait.
Can I ask-
So wait, you said 4 years. So for 4, I'm gonna do it right now. So for 4 years, you were 20. That's how old? 29.
Yes.
So at 25,
Mm-hmm.
you stopped having sex, and now
Yes.
you're 30, right? And not having sex.
I'm 29. Yes.
Same thing. You're not having sex now.
No.
Okay, that makes sense to you. To hold out as you got older.
Well, with my personal life at 25, my brother passed away, so I didn't have time for any type of man whatsoever. So I was dealing with my own family. I come from an African background, so I had so much responsibilities. The last thing that was on my mind was a relationship to begin with. And then I had opportunities, but I just was not interested in it. So I was just like, whatever.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Over this 4-year period, I'm a couple questions, okay? I'm gonna ask 2 or 3.
Ask away.
Over this 4-year period,
Mhm.
have you entertained a guy anything over a casual platonic Friendship.
Can you define what your version of platonic?
Platonic means
Platonic.
what me and Zeus are. We will never sleep together. We will never get intimate.
Yeah, I've engaged
Won't
with
hold his
men.
hand and walk down the boulevard.
Yeah, like
You have?
I have male friends that I'm cool with.
No. I said more than platonic. So have you guys kissed? Have you been on any dates?
Yes, definitely.
Okay. Have men spent any money on you? I don't care what increments. I don't care if it's $1. You think it's okay? So my last question: do you think it's okay to take a man's money?
I don't take their money; they offer, so I won't stop a man from doing what he wants to do.
Okay.
Boy, bro,
You will.
Should have to.
You will
Let
stop a
that
man from doing. Hold on, no. You will stop a man from doing what he wants to do because every last one of the men that spent money on you wanted to have sex with you, and you didn't let that happen.
But that's
How do you
my
know
body.
That's what they wanted.
But you said you wouldn't stop a man from doing what he wants to do, is what you said.
Yeah, because that's his money. That's something he's pulling out his pocket to put out there.
I'm just
when it comes to my body, because I could throw I feel like for me, I'm not the type of woman to stop a man from doing men stuff. I'm just not
men stuff.
Yeah, like if they want to spend money on me, let them spend money. That's on them.
But that's not men's stuff to spend money on you.
That's their choice.
But it's their choice. I never asked for
but
it.
you said that's men's stuff. That's not. If that guy wants to spend money on
those men, I will rephrase. Those men felt like they would like to spend money, and they spend money. I never stopped them.
Stop this real quick. This is why I tell guys.
Wait, hold on. Can I ask a question? Can I ask him a question?
That right there.
Wait, hold on.
They will use you for every dollar you got.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Hold on, Zeus. Can I ask you a question? Do you feel like he's paying for pussy if he's giving her money?
Yeah, because now that's a trade. That was prostitution.
Me or who asking?
No, I'm asking the gentleman here. Do you feel like he's paying for pussy?
I feel like if you want to use the word feel.
1 second, jokes.
But anytime someone is giving up something, they're giving up something because they want something in return. What that something is, I can't say, right? I can't tell you they wanted sex,
right?
Specifically, right?
I'll tell you they want sex.
But here's what I can tell you: there's no man pursuing you because he don't want to have sex with you.
Facts.
So every man that pursues you wants to have sex with you.
Facts.
So if he's spending time with you
or money
on you, whatever he's doing for you, it's because he ultimately wants to have sex with you.
But am I not spending the same time myself with him?
It don't matter.
Am I not spending?
You're not spending time for sex though. You're spending time for some other reason.
Okay, so if he spends time, I'm sorry, but that justifies that because he spent time and he put money that I have to.
No, I didn't say that. No, I didn't say that. I didn't say you were obligated.
But that's the energy y'all giving at.
I'm not giving off energy. I don't give off energy. I speak what I'm saying. What I'm saying to you is this: that man gave you what you wanted because he ultimately wanted to get what he wanted. Listen, let me ask you this. Do you think he would have had sex with you if you would have allowed him to?
Of course.
Okay, do you think he would have still spent money on you if he could have got sex from you without spending money on you?
I don't know.
If the answer is no, then he's not a solid man.
Here's the answer.
The answer is no, then he's not a solid man.
I don't care if he's a man or not. I'm not asking you if
then
he's a man.
Corny and I wouldn't want to have sex
with you. Like you gotta buy me.
I would not want to have sex
a
with
plate.
you.
Yeah, you want to buy me a plate.
Where's it?
Ladies,
oh my God.
One person at a time. One person at a time. So if you want to go jokes there.
I have a question before we go too far. You were speaking a little. I didn't understand where you were coming from, Zeus, when this woman said that she hasn't had sex in 4 years. You kind of like sucked your teeth and asked her if she thought that was the right thing to do. So are you disagreeing with that?
I'm gonna break it down. Willow, you done with your
according to you, chastity in a woman increases her value, right? Correct. So you would think her not having sex in 4 years is admirable.
So here's the thing. The advice I would give a woman.
He doesn't answer questions.
So I'm gonna give you this, right? The advice I would give a woman is not the advice I would give a man. Why? Because we have different dating strategies. It's adversarial advice. So the brother you got with you, what I would tell you is hold out. I would tell him fuck as fast as possible. We have different strategies. So I wouldn't tell you the shit that I would tell him.
My man, he's looking for a wife. He's not looking for a fuck.
Listen,
Exactly. So why would you rush something that you're gonna get?
Hold on. Jokes. You asked me a question. I'm answering you. Let me answer you. What I am telling you is, I would tell you different advice because you're not trying to get the same thing in life. You have two different goals in life. So the advice I would give him is going to be adversarially to you because it's not the same advice I would give you.
Hold on. What do you think his goal is out of our relationship? What do you think?
A man's goal when he meets listen carefully. Not a relationship yet. A man when he meets a girl, his first goal is to fuck you. Your goal is to get to know him to see if he qualifies to fuck him.
Oh,
see the difference? You have two different goals. So since you have two different goals, I will give you two different advices.
That is very juvenile, and that sounds childish.
Listen carefully, bro. Listen carefully to what I just said. For a man, his goal when he meets a girl is to fuck a girl. Your goal when you meet a guy is to see if he qualifies to fuck you.
That's
two different goals.
If he qualifies, I'm doing that in the vetting process / early dating process. By the time we're fucking and all that, I already know that like I'm on my way to being committed to you if I'm not already. You guys are not deep. You guys
not listening, Jokes. Not listening. The point of you holding out. The whole point of you holding out, because otherwise you fucking the first night. The point of you holding out is it set. All right? The point you holding out, right? But
I don't have a point. I don't have motives to holding out. I'm just gonna do it when I want to.
Some of the jokes. Hold on to the jokes. For men, our goal is to fuck. We're paying for dates in hopes of fucking you at some point. That's the whole point about paying for a date. Men do not pay for dates. Men do not pay for whatever they're paying for, give you random money, buy you coffee dates for free. He's trying to fuck you at some point. That's a man's goal. Every man. Wait. Okay. Hold on, wait. You're holding out because your goal is this man is worthy of your pussy. That's the difference. You have two different goals, two different agendas there. See how the agendas don't align? Two different agendas. So the advice I would give
that's to say that those are each our goals. Like, maybe I don't have any goals. Maybe this is just my personality and who I am.
That's my point.
And the same for him. Maybe his goal is not to fuck me. Maybe we're looking for sustenance. We could have fucked. We could fuck anybody. Anybody could fuck. Who cares?
No. You ever see the difference is men are different. The whole point of me dating you, the whole point of me dealing with you in the first place is for sexually driven. If right now you told that guy, listen, yo, I am never gonna fuck you. Never ever. I don't ever see myself ever fucking you ever. He wouldn't be buying you coffee. He wouldn't be in his home. Because a man's agenda is to fuck eventually. That's a man's agenda. At some point, he's trying to fuck you. That's just how men think.
Nothing wrong with that. At some point, we want to be together.
Why are you arguing that thing? Why are you arguing? I'm telling you.
Because it's just the way you make it seem like sex is an exchange.
I make it seem like what it is.
And before you guys are dating, you're trying to say that these are our goals. His goals in dating me is to have sex. That's what you just said.
Yes. Men, so here's the thing, right?
Not all men. I have male friends.
Hold on.
Real quick. Do you agree that he doesn't have to date me to fuck me? Yes or no?
No. Listen carefully. What I'm telling you is, here's the difference. When men date, it's an end goal. When women date, there is no goal. I'm gonna give you an example. Have any of you ladies been on a date before without any intention of fucking that guy?
Yes.
Raise your hand if you have.
Of course.
1, 2, okay. So you all done it? Have any guy, ask your boyfriend too, have you ever been on a date with a girl without ever intentionally fucking her at some point in life?
How do you put your hand down?
It doesn't work that way. Men don't think like that.
Oh, why she blocking the camera? She don't want his participation.
Men date with an end goal. I knew the answer before I even asked the brothers because I know men. I don't even know this nigga, and I can tell you his answer because men date with an end goal. We have an end goal in mind. We're not spending money just because you have a good personality. You ain't that special. We're not spending our hard-earned money because you have a great smile. We are always trying to get something in return.
Not just to fuck you. Maybe he sees something in you and wants to show you.
No, that's not how men think. It's how you think. You see something in him.
No, this is how you think.
Listen,
you're corny.
Ask your friend. I don't know your brother. Ask your friend. I don't even know this nigga. Ask him.
Ask him what?
Has he ever dated a girl?
Without the intention.
Has he ever dated a girl? Has he ever dated a girl and had no plans on ever fucking her?
I'm not gonna ask him. I'm the person.
I know you're not. I don't even know this nigga. I know the answer.
So is the objective here just to have two opposing viewpoints and just yell them? Because he clearly put himself on the hot seat by saying, I don't even know your dude. Ask him this question. to help make it make sense to you, and you refuse to ask him.
I don't need to. My man did not sign up to be part of this contest, and maybe he
I don't
provides
gotta-
his own
but it's
privacy.
not about-
I'm not gonna volunteer it, and I certainly don't owe it. You invited me, so you can respect my opinion. If you have questions for me, I'm here.
So that's why I
Don't
just
do that
said.
to me. Don't chastise me. I can make my own decisions. I'm a grown woman, and my man is comfortable. And if he wanted to answer the question, he could. Thank you.
You can, but I was just saying that if there was an opportunity, right, for me to get some clarity on something, and there's somebody I trust their wisdom or their guidance, their wisdom, their opinion, I would ask them the question to help me make some sense of things. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying you got to include your man. He ain't volunteered to be on this podcast
to do
tonight.
that on my own behind closed.
We lost Zeus?
My point.
Oh, yay. It's over. We win.
She said it's over. Yay. What?
So here's the thing, right?
Sorry guys, I'm popping in and out. It's crazy.
So here's the thing, right? And the reason why I did that was to show you guys that I see men are easy and simple. Men do not waste their money, their time with you, unless it's a plain on sex at some point in life. It's just reality. I know you don't want to accept the jokes, but men think very differently from you. I know you want to think this fairy tales that men, oh my gosh, she's a great person. I'm gonna spend my money on her because she has a great personality. Men don't think like that. And I'm gonna give you an example. Do you see men taking other men out? There are a lot of dudes with great personality. They ain't gonna go out to eat though.
Yes, they do. Men argue about paying the bill when they go out with each other all the time because they want to
No,
be the person.
you're not listening. You're not listening. You're not listening.
It's a character thing.
You didn't hear the question. He said take them out. He didn't say be out with your friends and kick up.
I didn't say,
those are two
can
different
you stop
things.
taking my answers out of context? I heard what he said, and my answer remains the same. Men go out to eat with each other. Hey, bro, what's up? You trying to go out for a drink? And they will sit there and argue about who's paying the bill. The person
And then
who
actually date each other and take each other out.
That's
Weird,
my
right?
point. So
Or
I'm
some
gonna
of
need
them
you to
put the
start
card
taking
over
what I'm
there.
saying.
Let me ask you a question then. Do y'all think y'all know more about men than we know about women?
No, I never claimed to.
Yeah, but men think they know
I'm just
everything
asking.
about us.
No.
I'm just asking.
What gives you like the
No, I'm just
thinking that you
asking.
know
Listen.
so much more about us though?
Well, because by y'all own definition, we're whores, right? Men are dogs, right?
That's not my
No, I'd say good.
Come on now, that may not be
Some
you
are.
ladies, right? But by definition, in society, they act like men are
statistics.
dogs, right? So if we're dogs, that means we have a lot more experience dealing with you ladies. You ladies all claim y'all only slept with 3 or 4 dudes in your entire lives. The average woman would not say, "Hey, I slept
They
with
claim
50
that.
guys." Just hear me out. The average woman would not claim to have slept with 50 men, but the average guy wouldn't have a problem saying he slept with 50 women. So let's just say that's the fact.
Well,
Men
that's just
sleep with-
because the men are praised and women are called sluts.
It doesn't matter why. It is what it is. I'm just telling you, if men have slept with a lot of women and women have slept with very few men, chances are men understand women better than women understand men. Just by pure experience, right?
But you can't put the type of women that they entertain.
I
You
don't
can't
care
throw
what
every
type of
girl-
women. I just said women.
Hold on, let me
You can't categorize
let me
I'm
finish.
not trying to qualify the woman if she's good quality or bad
We
quality.
don't care about
Yeah,
that.
but I'm
But
trying
you're
to tell
changing
you.
my question. My question just is, do y'all think women know more about men than men know about women?
And we
That's
all said no.
I think
No, the
men
same way men don't
more
know much
about
about women.
It's a
as
yes or no
they do.
question. Do you think men know about women than women know about men?
I think
No.
more men know more about us than we know about ourselves.
No, I think women know more about men. Women are so complex. Women have so many different turns and personalities. Men just honestly, they're more similar, more uniform. They kind of just want 1 or 2 or 3 things.
You're right, but watch this. Watch this. I can tell you how easy women are. Even though y'all are more complex, you're exactly right. But I guarantee you right now, well, it's kind of early in LA still. It's only 8:35. Well, it's a little too late because the mall's about to close. I'm pretty sure if y'all go to sleep tonight and in the morning your man say, "Babe, you want to go to the mall and do a shopping spree on me?" You gonna turn that down? Hell no. You gonna jump in the car, you gonna skedaddle over there to the mall, and whatever store y'all go to, because y'all, listen, as complex as y'all are, y'all pretty simple when it's time to manipulate y'all.
Exactly.
It's hard to understand the different emotions y'all are going through, but it's very easy to manipulate you.
Yeah, all
Very
we have to do
easy.
is spread our legs for you guys to manipulate you.
I'm gonna tell you why it's so easy. because women all across the board want the same shit. You ever know how only a certain kind of guy can manipulate girls? Always that guy with that swag. You don't see nerds manipulating girls. You know why? They don't understand women. But men who do all know across the board what the fuck you all want. Because women all have the same wants and needs across the board. Now, some are particular more than others, but we all want the same wants and needs. You all want security. You all want a provider. You all want a leader. You all want a masculine man. You all want the same things, right? So I can easily manipulate that because I know what you all want. Men have to know what you want in order to get sex. So the men who are good with women, guess what? It's easy to manipulate. It's easy to manipulate because we all know what you're looking for. You have the exact same ambitions the last girl had. Your ambitions, Erin, is the same ambitions as Jokes. Jokes' ambitions is the same ambitions as Fancy. It's not hard to manipulate you three. This is why men are. Listen a minute. This is why girls always say men are manipulators. Men are liars. Do you ever hear men saying that? No, because a lot of women don't know what the fuck men want. But men easily know what you want because we have to in order to get you in the first place. Men, it's very simple.
This is so cap.
How's it cap? Tell me.
Because not all men start off at the same place, no matter how much status they have.
And say all that men with swag.
It's men with swag. Men who got that shit.
That's not categorize the men.
I like polite men that like open the car door, shit like that.
They ask you
men with swag will do that.
Dudes with swag, they're not doing that. They don't know how to be chivalrous.
Listen.
No, they don't.
Listen. No.
No, they don't. I date men. Like, come on, y'all. Erin, do you think men on a regular open doors? Yes or no? Majority
no.
Now
majority no.
Chivalry is dead.
Majority no.
But chivalry is dead also because of the feminists.
Okay, so let me ask you.
Also, Erin, I could ask anybody, Lux, or if that's your name.
Let me ask
the
you,
last dude that dated you. Did he get you flowers early on just because, or did you have to wait for him to?
That'd be stupid for men to be honest. That'd be stupid to do that. But
let me ask you a question.
Hold on, real quick, Will. And then Zeus, because I'm going around real quick. You talk about like women needing to offer value, but then when we sit here and we say what value is, like cooking, like turning a home into a house, like a woman could contribute a lot. You sit here and you say that doesn't matter. The only thing I ever hear you say matters is honestly
say that question because he's about to do something. You're going off the topic. So why are you going this topic? Let him finish first. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Save it. I got you, Joe. I got you.
So the men that you've dated in the past, let's just say the last 10 guys you've dated, and I don't want to put numbers out there because I don't want to be disrespectful to your man.
That's a lot.
I don't know. Date, and I'm not saying slept with.
Okay.
Are the last 10 men you've dated, do they all have swag?
No.
They all have different styles.
Did you date a nerd?
Yes.
Hold on, let her answer.
I like quirky men.
I didn't ask you what you like. I asked you, have you dated? I would definitely date a nerd. Not would you, have you? The last 10 men that you dated, have any of them been nerds? Why do y'all act like the questions are so hard?
Yes.
Can you give me a second to scan? Like,
women in y'all
dated a nerd?
They're trying to avoid you. They're trying to avoid you making your point. So
no,
they are lying.
The last time I probably haven't been nerds.
Okay, fancy. Yeah. The last 10 men you've dated. Oh, you ain't dated nobody. Never mind.
I have dated people. Don't do that.
Okay, the last 10 men you've dated. Have they all?
Because I didn't sleep with them does not mean y'all need to get that mindset out of there.
No. My bad. Listen, the last 10 men you've dated, have they all had swag?
They all had their own styles.
Oh my god.
That's not the question. So yes, I guess.
Yes.
Never mind.
Women will do all these mental gymnastics, bro.
Keep going.
Helena, how about this? Helena. Do you not see the mental gymnastics females are doing right now?
Yeah, for sure. I definitely see in the dialogue, within this dialogue that women do, love to abstract a man's resources and end up wasting their time. We do waste a lot of men's time. We say we can go into the nuances and speak this womanese stuff, but we know what it is. Stop going around in circles. Just avoid the question. Because it doesn't cater to your feelings. That's not what this podcast does. You could do that at a feminist channel, but answer the question directly. It's not hard.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Aaron, I asked Aaron, the last 10 men you've dated, have they all had swag?
I don't really know what swag is, but they've all been different.
Swag is pretty
Completely
much
different.
swag is the cool crowd. The guys that they might have their own style, but people rock with them. People, people
Pookie and
they
Ray
tend to
Ray.
be influencers. They don't tend to be the guys who go by the book. The 9-to-5 guy come home. He's not trying to club. He's not trying to be in drip. He ain't trying to have neck jewelry on and Balenciaga, Gucci, Louis Vuitton. He ain't a big designer lame whore. He's a cool dude. You know, he might be funny. He might be chill. I'm a guy. I think I'm a square, a simple guy.
Square.
I have
I'm
swag
square.
because my personality is electrifying.
Like,
Listen, I'm not gonna be the guy. I'm not gonna be the guy trying to be it around who's who. But when I'm ever in a room, I could command the room because I have enough swag to. My presence will always be felt everywhere I go.
Yeah,
So-
that's what I'm saying. Like, what? How do you define swag? Because swag
No,
is completely
no,
different.
but I'm not describing me.
Flashy with it,
But I'm not
and then some
describing
can do
me
it just
though.
by verbally do it. Have swag.
Yeah, I'm not describing the guys like me. I'm
No, I'm
talking
just
about the
saying, though, in
guys who
general,
are
like,
typically
please.
loud in the room. They wear designer brands. They drive fancy cars. People like them. They think they like them. They always trying to flash money or try to, just they try to seem like they really cool, really hip, know what's going on in all circles.
Yeah. There's not 5 definitions to the word swag.
No, but each guy carries swag differently. Every
Yeah,
guy
but-
has swag
but we're
differently.
talking about the hip-hop. We're talking about these hip-hop niggas.
The swag is different. Can be different.
We
with
talking about
different
these
guys.
hip hop niggas. Let's just keep it real. Rap
Like-
R&B
Oh, no,
niggas.
see,
Okay, I don't
Brown.
date just only rap and R&B guys.
He don't need rapping art from literally. He needs. Oh God.
I'm just saying though. I've dated. Okay, first guy I dated. Well, I was married for 11 years. Okay, and I've been single, divorced now for 7.5 years. So I haven't dated many men.
Yo, why would you ask
You
me?
dated many men in 7.5 years?
No, I've dated one guy for 1.5 years in that time, and I just recently started talking to somebody.
guys, you guys are like looking at
So
us for our
7.5
answers.
years, you've only dated somebody. You dated somebody for 1.5 years, and then you were single for 5.5 years.
Well, like it was in between, like, yeah.
Wait, you said you only dated one guy since you've been
Right.
divorced.
So
and now
yeah, I don't
you-
know how it was in the mixture. Yeah, for 5.5 years, I was single.
So you was just like Fancy, just not dating anybody. Well, Fancy say she dated, she just wasn't having sex. You weren't having sex or dating for 5.5 years.
No, because I was a mother first. I had teenage daughters, and my house isn't a door for any guy to walk in through, and I wasn't going to go on date in front of my daughters because I'm
Oh my
trying to
God.
raise respectable
Zeus.
women.
Listen,
And I was their mom, and I
Zeus.
don't want their mom to think. think their
I need
mom
to play the lotto. I don't know where you found these ladies at.
Wait, listen.
So
It's
choosing
crazy.
to be a respectable mother is a bad thing.
No, that's not a
I
bad.
didn't say that was bad. Just this panel is rare. We got a woman saying she ain't had sex in 5 years. Basically, we got another woman saying she ain't had sex in 5 years. We got another woman who's just
With a guy ain't fucking him.
Oh,
Oh, crib, which is weird as shit.
the other one doing OnlyFans, but she acting like she ain't just had no large body count. And then I say men know women better than women know men, but y'all beg to differ, and y'all ain't none of y'all been with no men.
And you
Y'all
know
got,
when
y'all got like
you know when
12
we're
men
lying.
between
But you're
all
also
of you ladies
categorizing
combined
us
had about
as
12
women
men
who are
y'all
not.
slept with.
Here's
Y'all-
the thing, Will. Here's the thing. Let me just come in real quick. Here's the thing. A lot of these women is capping, right? Somebody's capping here, right? There's no way. Here's the thing, right? One, I'm gonna address what this girl said earlier. A lot of these women think holding off from sex as they get older is a smart thing to do. It's the most stupidest thing you can do as a woman. Why? Well, any man in his right mind is not gonna let you hold off on sex. Right, the men that you all want, this good guy, this guy who offers all these things that you really want, because women have a multi-varied metric when you want in a man, right? So if you're looking for a man who makes good money, who's doing good for himself, who's not gonna talk, convey himself attractively, is attractive in all facets, he's not waiting to fuck you. What I'm telling you is he's not waiting months, days, whatever. Listen, any guy you trying to fuck, this guy has he has options, right? So why would I wait to fuck a girl who's now 30, for instance, like Fancy, when at 25 you were fucking, but now you're older now at 30, you've less value than you did at 25, but I'm gonna wait to fuck you?
Can I respond? I have a question. So I understand why for men it's very confusing why women want to all of a sudden want to play this Virgin Mary game of wait to have sex for years, months, or whatever time frame. I mean, I get it, but it's like you didn't have that standard for the men before you, so why to follow this standard, right? I mean, I get it, if it could be a religious thing or, it's like
Growing
if
up,
I sleep,
changing.
wait a minute, if I sleep around, I'm gonna be made fun of, I'm gonna be looked like a hoe, but then if I hold out, I'm lying, tapping. So I can understand why women could be frustrated because it's like I really don't want to be a hoe anymore. Does that make sense? You know what I mean? Do you see how women, it's like we get made fun of, we get called whores if we do it too often, but then when we go without, we should be doing it more, but I'm being made fun of anyway. You know what I mean?
Listen, the thing between your legs is yours, and I think women need to own it. And with that being said, I think people need to understand that we're trying to practice accountability. We're in 2022, okay? Anybody that I let into this kitty cat, I'm 100% responsible for. And the same way there's a vetting process to dating me, there's going to be a vetting process getting between my legs. And nobody else gets to decide what that equals to you. I'm going to give it up when I want to. If I want to give it up on the first date, I'm going to do that. If I want to not give it up because I'm not in the mood, then I'm not going to do that. And it shouldn't define anything else. Either you like me for me or you don't. But you controlling my box that's not what it is.
But you see, accountability for women is like kryptonite.
Yeah, you just contradicted yourself.
Tell me how.
You said it was a vetting process to get in your kitty cat. But then you said if you want to give it up the first day, you will. If you don't, you won't. It depends on how you feel. That's not a vetting process.
No, there absolutely is. No, there absolutely is.
Listen, if it's a vetting process to get in your box, you cannot give it up on the first day.
Listen, I don't owe it to anybody.
No, it is.
If I want to be the gatekeeper for the night, and I'm saying that tonight I want to get laid, then that's on me.
Yeah,
that's not something that I participate in, right? Which is why if I want to hold out on sex, I can do that. Because I know I'm not just out here fucking every Tom, Dick, and Harry.
But that can also go by how long you've been talking, just like on the phone and things, and not hanging out with the person or going on a date with them first.
Oh,
like like social media, you meet somebody who's in a different state, you guys talk for a couple months.
I mean, no, I don't really do that.
Before you see them?
Yeah.
Wait, Zeus, what were you about to say?
So here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. She's doing what a lot of women do, right? Certain men qualify, certain men don't. That's what the truth of it is. Certain men qualify, certain men don't. That's the process she has going on. It's not a vetting process. It's just, nigga, either you got it or you don't. Either you're it or you're not. The problem is, a lot of men will play the not it game and sit around until they fuck. That's a loser position to be in. Right. You want to be the guy who got it. I don't even play the game. What up, baby? Good. I don't even play the game. I don't even play the game where you want to be the guy who she chooses. Mm-hmm. Not the guy who waits 12 months to smash and bro, hold on, here she go. Not the guy who waits 12 months, like bro, a lot of you guys, especially this dude, I hope you don't hear me, is putting themselves in bad positions because she's let other men hit before, right?
Why are you hanging over his shoulder?
She weird as shit. She let other men hit the first night.
Oh, okay. Listen, here's a question for her. So, Jokes, you said, and listen, to each their own. If you want to smash on the first night, cool. If you don't want to smash on the first night, cool. If you want to talk to a guy for 6 months before you even cool. Whatever you want to do. If the guy is cool with it or he allows that to fly, cool. Do y'all. But my question to you is for the dudes that if you smashed on the first night, have you ever smashed the dude on the first night that you thought was unattractive and didn't have anything going on? These guys, these guys that you ultimately would say are
grown woman does that.
What
grown woman does that? You're talking for like little girls that are like 18 and just started having sex.
No, listen, you just proved Zeus's point. There's some guys that can hit it on the first night and other guys that can't. It ain't about you per se. When the guy got a lot going on, let me tell you this.
You're saying things that we already know. We know this. Like we choose who we allow.
Thank you. They don't get that concept because their heads are too big.
Aaron, she tried to make it seem like it was a vetting process to get in her legs. That's not a vetting process. That's I like this guy, so it could happen.
If I wanted to, but I don't partake in that casual sex anymore, which was my point.
I'm not saying you do. What I'm saying is, if it's a vetting process, you cannot have a one-night stand.
Agreed, and I don't.
But you can't even have sex within the first week if it's a vetting process.
And I haven't. That's what I said.
No, you have had sex.
That's my situation. My current situation. Let's judge my current situation.
About your current situation.
Oh, you want to talk about current relationships? But this is where I'm at.
I talk about people's current relationships. They'll have to reevaluate that relationship, and it won't last a night. I promise you, it won't.
Yeah, but people can't change and be somebody different from what they used to be. I mean, yeah, we've all fucked up in our younger days. We all went our party phases, whatever, and did whatever we wanted to do because we were invincible.
But why do women always act like women always try to act like their past doesn't matter? It does.
Let me ask you the question. This is a serious question. And after I answer these questions, I'm gonna read the chat and then think of your own questions and ask this question. Let me ask ladies a question. Why should a man who's built himself up, who became the best version of himself, take a woman who's been through a whole phase? Do you believe your past matters?
Yes.
To a man.
Yes.
I'll start with Aaron. Yes or no?
Yes.
Helena, yes or no?
Yes.
Fancy. I can't hear you, Fancy. Hold on, wait. Say it again. Put up a 1 for yes. Put up a 1 for yes, Anthony. 2 for no. Okay. Jokes. So 2 for no. I gotta hear that. Then. All right, jokes. Yes or no?
No, I don't think
it matters. I'll start with jokes. Tell me what does your past matter to a man?
Because I think that if you want to be honest, most women lie about how many bodies they have, and men know that they're lying. So if you're realistic, women have more than what they want to admit to. With that being said, I'm pretty sure a whole phase, quote unquote, is much more common than people would like to admit, man or woman. I think it's just more of a pubescent thing. It happens when you grow. It's not a woman thing or a man thing. So my thing is, what I believe really matters is what you did with that experience. You can't be 26, 27 and still be confused and lost in the sauce and you done ran through all of these people. But I think if you have direction and you're like, you know what, when I was in my teenage years, my early 20s, I was doing a lot of things that wasn't working out, and you reflect and you become a better person, it's what you do with the experience. So no, I don't think it matters. Because if a man sees you and he wants to save you and he wants to put into you, it doesn't matter what you've been through, he's coming for you. I promise you that he's going to make you yours.
Does it matter to a man?
What?
Does it matter to a man?
No, I don't think it matters to a man. I don't.
So you think a man...
Like when he chooses his wife, you don't think like her past matters?
Babe, do you think a woman's body count matters?
Oh, now she want to ask
Yes or no? It does?
Now she wants
to ask. He thinks it does.
See, damn.
I don't even know this dude. Every man's going to say it matters. Like, here's the problem, right? Women want to make bad choices in life, and then at the finish line, when you're done doing your whole phase, doing what you want to do in life, putting up your own value, near the end of the finish line, at that wall, hey, somebody should take me now because I'm done. I'm finished fucking all these guys. I am done now. Now take me. Fuck out of here. Like, a man
everybody's past matters. Everybody's past can come back and haunt them.
But no. Aaron, here's the difference, Aaron. Men are heavily invested in a woman's past. Women are invested in a man's future. If right now, hold on, let me finish, Aaron. If you right now, you get married to Will, right? You don't look to get married. If right now, as you get married to Will, you go through his phone and you look at his phone and you see a video. His man took the video like, yo, bro, remember when you did this orgy with these 4 girls? Right? 4 girls. This was 10 years ago before you met him. 10 years before you met him. Right? You see the video.
Okay, watch it.
Right? So it's on Pornhub. He got a video when he's doing orgy with 4 different girls. Okay. Now, y'all about to get married. This is 10 years before you met him. Would you leave him at the altar?
No.
Right. Will, let's say you were about to get married to Aaron. This is 10 years before you met him. You see she did an orgy with 4 different men. You see the next coming from her girls. hey girl, remember when this happened? 4 men will bring their chain on your girl, and you're about to be your wife. Would you still marry her?
Less than 5% chance I'm following through. Less than 5% chance. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and say it's a definite no, but it's almost a definite no. But obviously, we know there's exceptions to the rule. I might love Aaron so much, and I might be like, what the fuck?
So
And I might still go through with it.
The act, or is it because the number just went bigger?
It's everything. It's
mindset. Okay, so she didn't the act and she had 4 more bodies added to her.
No, it's just it's mindset is everything. When you let 4 men penetrate you, especially at once,
that's disgusting.
Well, whether it's disgusting or not is irrelevant. It just tells you this woman just your mindset is just like, why would you? What won't you do with?
Why would you want her as a mother of your daughter or something?
No, yeah.
I mean, she might have a change. She might be changed, right? She might not be the same person, but it's hard to get that image out your head as a man. See, I tell my woman this: if you cheat on me, cheat. Don't ever let me find out about it. Because the moment I find out about it, I gotta act on it. Because men can't get the thought of another man. Because it's not so much the other man penetrating your woman; it's the mere fact the other woman, your woman, allowed this man. She wanted this man in that way. So when a woman wants another man in that way, she really don't want you. Right. Most women don't want. That's why you rarely see polygamy relationships with a woman and 2 men. It just doesn't work that way. And usually, if you do, they're both beta men. Men are territorial. You don't see a lion. You don't see 4 lions sharing 1 lioness. Right. It just doesn't happen. If she the thought of the lion pride, maybe, but they're not all calling her like you're not a queen. The idea of a queen means you are for one man. Everybody in the palace can't have access to the queen. She wouldn't be the queen then.
And I give you another thing.
Person in the whole kingdom has access to the queen, but he has access to every woman in the kingdom.
Facts.
Okay, now make more sense now why for 5.5 years I was being a mother instead of dating and things first, because I have the ones looking up to me as somebody that they're supposed to respect and have.
But just because you might have different men or dated different men don't mean anything. Part of your responsibility as a mother is to find someone that will care for these kids and protect these kids. If you're doing it on your own,
easier said than done.
But when you ladies do single motherhood on your own, I understand that it's difficult, but it's really irresponsible.
What would be irresponsible is me having 2 teenage daughters and just bringing men over, because
no, you should let them live with their father. You should be a single mother, not a single mother. You could be a mom, but not raising those kids. Women shouldn't raise kids alone.
No, we didn't.
No woman on planet Earth should raise kids alone if the father isn't. If it's possible to put the kids with the father, we should have them.
What time is it?
Full time.
No.
Right.
Yeah.
So why full time? Why don't they need their mother?
Say it again.
Why don't they need their mother?
Because 1, you can't teach a boy how to be a man.
No, I'm talking daughters.
No, listen. 1, you can't teach a boy how to be a man, and 2, you can't teach a woman how to be loved by a man.
And a man also can't teach the daughter how to be a woman.
No, he doesn't need to teach her how to be a woman. He could teach her how a man is supposed to teach her.
Fancy. Can I hear you, Fancy?
Okay, then who's gonna show her when she gets her menstrual cycle?
You gotta come back in. You gotta come back in, Fancy. Your sound's off.
You act like a man has to teach a girl about menstrual cycle. A man just has to get another woman to come help her with that. A woman, you're not teaching your daughter about menstrual cycles all her life. That's one time.
Yeah, and you can teach your son how to change the brake pads this one time.
Huh?
Women have to teach women how
to change the brake
pad.
Okay, well, what woman is going to teach her son how to change a brake pad? So if a man,
I can change oil, I can change tires, I can do all that.
Okay, so you are you the exception to the rule, or are you the rule?
I'm me, and I speak for myself.
No. If you're changing brake pads, are you the exception to the rule as a woman, or are you the rule?
No, I am the woman who knows how to do things.
So that would make you the exception, because do you think all women know how to change brake pads?
Not every woman is the same, and not every guy is the same. I never said that. Yeah. So I mean, I'm not the only one out there that can do things like this.
Well, where is the line? Where can the line be drawn then? If that's the case, I get that I get that you're going to move the needle, you know, to fit your need. That's why my podcast is called Picking and Choosing, right? You know, watch this. Jokes, do you know how to change brake pads on a car?
No.
Okay. Elena, do you know how to change brake pads on a car?
Absolutely not.
Okay. Do you think Tay or Fancy before they left? Do y'all think those ladies know how to change brake pads on a car?
No. I don't even want to learn how to change pads on a car.
So therefore, Aaron, you would be the exception on the panel. You will be one of 5 women that were on this panel today that know how to change brake pads, right? But you're acting as though you don't know that that's rare for women to do.
But you're also acting like it's very foreign that there's a lot more women out there like me. Like I'm not.
No, it's not a lot of women like that. It's not. Fancy, do you know how to change brake pads on a car?
Yes.
Line their ass off. What do y'all use? What kind of clamp do you use to take brake pads off?
I don't know. Whatever the YouTube tells me.
Okay, Fancy. What kind of clamp do you use to take brake pads off?
The C clamp.
I don't know the thing, but I know I've done it one time in the winter time when me and my friends were doing it.
Yeah, she don't know. She did it one time, and she's talking like she know how to change brakes. Stop it.
I never said I was an expert.
So you know how to jack the car? You know where to put the jack?
No.
In the middle.
She know how to take brake pads off if she don't even know how to jack the car up. She just said she don't know how to jack the car up.
Right in the middle, and you stick it under there.
No, it's not right in the middle. Every car is different. You can't just
put
a
problem, right?
Wherever you want to put
Here's
it.
The problem. They don't know. They don't know.
What I did on a Honda Accord, he did.
Will, here's the problem, Will, right? They don't know, right? Will, they don't know. And the reason why they don't know is because one said they use YouTube, she don't know. And the other one said she did it one time.
I did it, and it worked.
They can't tell you what kind of clamp because they've never done it before.
She said a C clamp.
They don't know. They don't even know what a C clamp is.
Yeah.
So they can't tell you what a C clamp is. They never heard of a C clamp.
I know what a C clamp is.
They don't know what that is.
Yes,
they don't know how many inches you gotta be. They don't know.
Okay, so what?
You never done it, bro.
Until it gets tighter.
What is it supposed to?
I know what a C clamp is.
No, the point was that Aaron said that.
Oh man.
I told Aaron that a man could teach his daughters how to be women, right? And she said that a man can't teach the little girls about their menstrual cycle or whatever. And then she brought up the whole fact that I said a woman only has to do that once, and then she's mentioned that a guy only has to teach his son how to change the brakes once, as if changing brakes is the only life lesson we teach boys. No. all the hardware changes in the house, all the labor intensive changes, the construction projects are not before these women became these DIY do it yourself people. Before Home Depot started putting these projects out, teaching women how to do little projects, I will give y'all that. Y'all definitely know how to do a lot of do-it-yourself projects. But let's not act like women are building houses.
But
women don't build their infrastructure.
Can I say, like, the same way how you would agree, right? A woman cannot teach a boy how to be a man, right? Because she's never been a man. So she doesn't know the experience, right?
That's not the reason, but go ahead.
No, would you agree that, like, she can still, a woman can raise a young boy, but she can't.
Erin's coming back on phone.
Excuse me?
No, her computer died. She's coming back. Her computer died. She's putting in charge.
Go ahead, Fancy. You were saying a woman can't teach a boy how to be a man because she's never been a man. And then what else you say?
There's certain things about men that only men know. So y'all men, y'all have your own experience. The same way us women, we have our own experience, right? So there's something that y'all know that we probably don't know. And there's something we know that you probably don't know. You see? So
no.
Excuse me?
No. Y'all don't really have anything. Y'all have girly stuff. You're right. Girly stuff that we don't know. But you don't have real life practical application stuff to the world that we don't know. See, the stuff that we know is about survival, life, and things like that. The stuff that y'all know that we don't know, it doesn't pertain to the world. The world doesn't need it. There's nothing that y'all do that we don't know about that the world needs.
Right.
All right, but didn't you say that kids need both their parents, right?
Huh?
Didn't you state that kids need both their parents, right?
No, children need their father. They'll be their best version of themselves if they have both. It's best to have both, but they don't need both. It's better to have both. Yes, I will not listen. I'm not discounting the importance of a woman.
Teach them something that the other parent, you know, what it seems like is a competition about who can teach what And
Not
that's
really.
where
The
the
average
problem.
woman can't teach their
Well,
kids much more than what a
Here's the
man.
thing, right? Fancy. Their statistics prove, right? And I can pull it up for you. You guys are going to see it right now. Where single fathers raise more productive children in society than single mothers do. So what I'm telling you is single mothers raise degeneracy. What you see going around in the world right now is a bunch of degeneracy. This is why every single school shooting except for 2 was from a single mother household.
Hey,
Almost
somebody
any man out in prison right now, single mother households. Majority of prison come from single mother households. Majority of prisons. That alone is crazy. Single mother, most attitudes in single mother house. A lot of it is single mother household. This is the problem that's going on in society right now. And I can put it for you guys to show you guys that single mother households raise a lot of degeneracy. It's statistically proven. So my
Okay.
So
Here's my opinion on that real quick. You do not need to make you don't need to be a product of where you come from. Like you don't need to be a product of your environment. I want to say that I grew up sort of kind of without a mother and a father. So I kind of like raised myself, to be honest with you. And I take pride, and I always did take pride that I always made decisions that were different than decisions other people make, because I knew that I was responsible for myself, and I always believed in having a future. So I think single mothers, or we talk about fathers are better single parents than mothers, like it doesn't matter. If you just live in a constantly progressive state, you need to bring yourself and raise yourself to a point where you're just a good influence and a good parent, man or woman.
Y'all
Single
say
parents in general are terrible. We need to stop being in competition with who the better single parent is, and worry about staying and being married and having better family ethics. Like,
you're not saying anything right now. Listen, you're not saying anything right now. People say that all the time. What you just did.
Go ahead.
But listen, but how do we take what you're thinking in your head and give us something practical that we can focus on? You didn't give us anything that we can take apart, focus on. You just gave us this overall view of
yes, because the reason why I come on these platforms, and I even sort of kind of combat with you men, is because I do believe in pushing the narrative forward. But some of the stuff you guys say is a little bit
like y'all don't care about women, like y'all
at all.
I simply asked
we
her.
have no value to y'all.
But Fancy, Fancy. I asked her to give us something. If what she just said, I said I didn't hear anything but noise. Can you give us something to focus on instead of this overall zenful? Everybody just needs to be the best version of themselves.
Marriage.
Okay, but hold on. Fancy jokes. Check this out. That's why I teach people how to date better. You know why? You know why people can't get married? Because they don't know how to be in relationships. You know why they don't know how to be in relationships? Because they don't know how to date. You know why they can't date well? Because they don't know how to vet men. It starts with vetting men the right way. Why do you think all these women who are beautiful, who are more successful and educated than women have ever been in the history of the world, is having a harder time getting married? You know why? Because they say we're smart enough, we're more successful, we're not going to settle for just any old
is that why, Will? That's why
what women
are having a hard time getting married?
That's what women say.
You can't put every woman in that category.
And men are perfect.
So why aren't y'all married then?
No, hold on.
Talk about y'all then.
For example, me, right? When my brother passed away 5 years ago, right? I went from being the most feminine female to having to be one of the
I can barely hear you, Fancy. It's kind of low. And somebody got music playing.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Can you hear me now?
We can hear you, but you're really faint. Like you're really low.
I don't know what's going on. This thing is driving me crazy.
Are you talking directly into the mic?
Who's low?
Fancy's low.
I'm speaking directly into the mic.
I can hear you, Fancy.
Let me get out.
I can hear her too, but she's low.
I can hear her just now.
But jokes.
But I have headphones on, quite wild.
Why don't y'all tell us? Why don't y'all tell us anything practical, like something specific? Like, what would you? How can men be better? Y'all don't say anything about how men can be better. Y'all just talk about this zenful, this fairy tale dream. Y'all always.
I mean, I know how men can be better. If you ask me, I want men to be I want them to say what they mean a little bit more.
No, you
I want
don't.
them to.
No,
Yes,
you don't.
I do.
No, you don't.
You
Because they
see?
will all tell you they just want sex.
That's what I said. Say what they mean.
Right. But if they said that, all men
That
would
they
be
want
dropped.
sex.
They
That's
wouldn't
so
be able to
corny.
get wet.
But you see what I'm saying? That's corny. I don't want those kind of
But
men.
that might be corny to you. But you
Yeah,
said
I don't
you
want those
men.
kind of men. So
But
next.
what if it's all men?
Y'all can hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah.
And,
So-
and it may be, and that's why I'm not married, because I want better quality men that
But
love
you-
me for who
how
I
do
am.
you
It's not
make-
that hard.
How
Sex
do you
is
make a
so
species?
easy.
Listen.
For
how-
you.
So easy.
How do you
For
make
men,
a
it's not
species-
easy. For men, it's not easy.
Listen, I don't
Listen,
care.
do
But why is
cows
that
eat
what
grass?
you don't?
Do cows eat grass?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
What do we say? We tired of cows eating grass. Why can't
Listen,
cows
I'm
do
not
something
against
else?
having sex. I'm not
No,
against having sex.
you're not
But
listening.
I'm the
Okay.
gatekeeper.
You're not listening.
I have
Folks.
okay, so I have a
Okay.
I want
How
to
long
say
is this
something.
podcast?
Until y'all wear out and drop like flies.
How about this, right? How about this, right? Let me just read the comments real quick. Ladies, think of a question, and you can ask the fellas a question, all right? Give me 1 second. Let me read the comments real quick. All right. Set the Tone Podcast. What it do, Zeus? What's going on, Tone? How you, man? Lux is crazy.
Hey, Tone.
Set the Tone Podcast. Brother Craig, laughing out loud. Travis Terrell. Hey, what it do? What's going on, Trav?
Hey, Travis.
Set the tone. This nigga waiting 2-3 months. Haha, she don't like that dude. Anything to say to that? Jokes? Tone said this nigga waiting 2-3 months.
I said, yeah, that's what I'm saying. How long is this podcast? Because I'm trying to get to my
No.
baby, y'all.
Tone will talk about your dude. He said this nigga waiting 2-3 months to have sex with you.
He's not waiting 2 or 3 months. We just started dating. What
All right.
happened? And you know, we're popping. We're good.
We got 1 more hour. We got like 1 more hour. 1 more hour is a thing. Travis, this is hilarious. Set the tone. I'm reading. Bro, she ain't about to tell she ain't about to tell the truth. You think about when you girls will run around the question. Travis, you are con artists. That is a fact. You are con artists. Set the tone podcast. Grown or not, doesn't matter. You did it. That's a fact. When you girls have sex, that whole thing, no one cares about whether you're grown or not. Men care about the past. So whether you were grown, weren't grown, you did some whole thing in the past, still a hoe to us. You don't care about the process when you did it. You care about when other women care about that shit, but men don't care. If you did a whole shit in your past, in our mind, you're still just a hoe. You're just a reformed hoe now. That's all you are. Men think very differently than you do. We care about the past 100% because your past tells us who you're gonna be for the present and the future. And another thing is, there's stats to prove that girls who have sex with more than 6 bodies are less likely to fear Braun in the marriage. That's another thing, but I digress. Don't listen to these women; they all bullshit. That's a fact, Trav. And definitely not listen to the woman, Big Cat. Before the tumble. Oh, he said, Tone said, "Is this the nigga you've been talking about?" Nope.
I don't
They
know.
were on tonight.
I'm not quite sure.
All right. Jokes is on broad now, Jokes. Jokes is on broad now. I think Travis said you on broad now.
That's a fact, Trav. He grew on me. I'm telling you, a lot.
Gemstone. If I
He
first
did the
met you,
dating.
my
He
mindset is
did the
different.
dating correctly,
He-
even though
Western
y'all
women
mad.
Travis, Western women are fucking retarded. That's a fact. Is it talking about this is hilarious?
We about to smash y'all. Don't worry.
She wants the pipe game dress way. Shout out to Jimmy Snow. She don't know what the hell she's talking about. Said the top podcast. Oh, he said she triggered. I think talking about Everett. She was triggered. She come back in a little bit. Shut up, thing. Gemstone, she's not into the mindset. She's basically into their pockets. She wants to know what she can get out of them before she cuts them loose. Oh, that's crazy. That's facts. Women need to do that shit. Women make good guys wait more than piece of shit men and lie about body count. That's a fact.
Yeah.
That's a fact. Y'all make the good guys wait and the piece of shit men, myself. Well, you let me put right away, right? And here's the thing. You girls, I don't get it, right? Y'all have certain skills. Y'all put good guys through the ringer. You wonder why good guys. Every player, I put a post over there, right? Every player, every guy who's been good with women, every guy who's a womanizer, you create these men. You create these men. Because you put the good guys through the ringer. And guess what? He's no longer a good guy now because he realizes good guys finish last. It is pointless to be a good guy nowadays. So men say, you know what? Fuck this good guy shit. I'm gonna be an asshole. I'm gonna fuck all these girls, do what I want to do, and it is what it is. Because y'all tend to respect those guys. Y'all don't respect the good guy. The good guy he's less inclined to be a good guy anymore. You women turn the good guys into the bad guys.
Why should we? No one respects a good woman either.
Men look for good women. What are you talking about?
So are you a good woman? Though? Are you a good woman?
But you just,
I am.
So your man don't respect you?
Oh, he does. We were talking generally. Don't do that. No. You guys don't like when we do that to you. We were speaking generally, Will. There's no reason for you to attack me.
No. Oh, that's fair.
We're speaking generally.
Okay.
My man respects me. I don't have that problem.
Beneficial or the situation? I think you talk about maybe
just in general. Men don't appreciate good women, and women don't appreciate good men because nobody knows. Nobody just knows what the other person wants. That's what I think. Nobody's doing the work on themselves.
No, let me help you. Good women do appreciate good men if they can get good men. But see, most good women can't get good men because most good women ain't good women.
Facts.
See, when you find a man, right? That's why I use the term man versus male. I don't use good man, right? I use man versus male because it's real easy to distinguish between the two. You can easily find a man who's handling his business. A woman knows she feels safe in his presence. She knows that he's not going to he's going to take care of things financially, but he ain't going to let her just run the checkup on him. See, a lot of tricks that you run the checkup on them. Just because you got money don't mean you let a chick just use your wallet like it's her pocketbook.
Facts.
Right? So when a man will set boundaries and be like, nah, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing this. But those dudes who just let you do whatever you want, I don't care if he's millionaires talking about we're gonna go fucking from commas. Ain't no way in hell I'm just gonna be a millionaire to let some chick just run through my millions.
I don't know how niggas do that shit. That shit's crazy to me. But fast money. They get fast money. Yeah. So they don't respect it. If they had to work for that money, they would respect it more. But because it's fast money, they don't respect it. That's what it is.
All right, y'all. I have to go.
All right, Jokes. Plug your stuff, Jokes. Yeah, plug your stuff. Tell me everybody where to find you at.
No, thank you. I'm good. I love y'all. I'll be again some other time. Catch me on Zeus Network. Bye, y'all. Thank you for having me.
Appreciate you.
Bye, Jokes.
Boy, Jokes, though, she was lying.
I wanted to respond to. Can I respond to you, Will?
Good.
I wanted to say when we were talking, when she was saying, when we were differentiating, because there is a difference between single mothers and single fathers, right? Because the genders are different in itself. So we live by a different set of rules and realities as men and women. So because before what women don't realize, before 1945, the children would have been with you guys. Now in the society, the children majority of the time are going to be with the mother. In the eyes of the law, it's the best interest for children to be with the mother more than the father, unfortunately. So I think studies do show that single fathers are better than single mothers, and you live in a fact-based reality because you guys think more logically. We tend to think think more of our feelings, but the world wasn't built off feelings. You know what I mean? So, I thought, I just was supporting what you were saying.
Yeah, it's hard. Like, that's why I told you when we was on IG Live, it's almost a waste of time to talk to women like you because we don't need to get breakthrough with women like you. You get it, right? That's why a woman like you can coexist with a man a lot easier. Those other women, they have to rely on their sex appeal. They have to rely on their looks because that's all they have. They're not cooperative. They don't know how to mentally. They don't know. Have you noticed how women always talk about they're going to help their man invest? They're going to build him up, help their man get better. Like, what woman is out here getting a man to the next level?
It's just a bunch of word salad. I know.
Right.
They just love to hear themselves talk.
I mean, can y'all, you know what, I'm gonna do a live and I'm gonna talk about it. I'm gonna try to find the women who have actually help men get to the next level, and I want to see what the next level look like. Listen, I'm gonna allow them to lie, right? They can come online and lie about it because I'm not gonna force them to prove it. But it's like, what man have you gotten to the next level, and what does that next level look like?
I think
you got a guy to become an airline pilot. Like, what have you gotten a man to become? I don't want to hear he was working at Target. Now he's a supervisor at Target. I don't want to hear about that. I want to hear a man doing something actually productive, right? Career centric.
Since because we obviously know most women, majority of women have not helped a man get to the next level in that way and becoming a pilot or becoming, anything fancy, right? I think for most women, it's like, I helped him get this job. I helped him, I helped him get this car, little basic stuff. But that's all.
or she helped him with his resume, and she thinks she helping him with his resume if he needed you to be in a relationship with him to help him with his resume. He could have went to a chick on Instagram and got a resume builder to come tweak his resume. Somebody on Craigslist could have helped him tweak his resume.
Right.
They only charge you $50. The hell is she talking about?
Okay, so like, let's say the former owner of Amazon, a lot of I've seen like women on the talk show saying, she was such a, big part of his business and things like that, Jeff Bezos. And, and I know that she was, and I'm sure she helped contribute some ideas, but she was not there in his little apartment doing all the ground footwork to get to where he is now. So you acted like he needed her for success.
Give her all the credit, though. Listen, you can give that woman all the credit, and let's say just watch this though. Let's say Jeff Bezos would have been nothing without her. Let's say she was the brains, she was everything, and he got all the credit. She's 1 in a billion. Why are we can't let her set the barometer that's what women are doing out here? Jeff Bezos is 1 in a billion. Amazon is 1 in a billion. We don't want to take it. Again, that will be focusing on the exception instead of the rule. That's like saying Savannah got LeBron to be what he is.
Right.
They've been together 21 years. He ain't been in the NBA 21 years. So you could say that Savannah got LeBron to where he's at. Yeah, right.
What does Rick Ross say? It's like, bitch, you wasn't with me when you shooting in the gym.
Free throws. Exactly. but that's what, like, I don't know. I was what I asked my girl today. I was asking her, this is kind of changed the subject since we lost all of our participants. But I was kind of asking, like, how I got my little rhetoric about what I think a man is. And I was like, what is it about that notion that women hate so much? Why do women hate when I say, I was like, what woman doesn't want her man to be a provider? And I'm like, okay, what woman don't want her man to be a lover? What woman don't want her man to be a protector? What woman don't want her man to be a leader? So when I say these things, it's like, why do I get so much pushback?
Because not all women want the same thing.
That's the only answer you can come up with, because there ain't no logical answer that support that notion.
I don't.
Hey, Zeus, we gotta do this again, bro.
Yeah, I know. I'm about to end it right now because everybody, because the girls got tight or something. I don't know. But listen, usually they don't get tight and leave. They got tight and left. Like I don't know. But I know Joseph's definitely getting tight. But you got Helena, plug your stuff, Helena. Plug your stuff.
I'm sorry.
Plug your stuff.
Well, come and plug me up.
Oh wow!
I'm sorry.
Oh wow!
Whoa! I appreciate it. I appreciate the offer.
On that note, hey, it's your boy. Hey, Will.
Sorry.
You can find me. You can find me on Instagram at Picking and Choosing. I am on Facebook. Don't know how to use it, so I don't rock with Facebook. But I do got a podcast on Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts. I'm about to launch season 2 of the Pick and Choosing podcast, and we're working on a TV show. It's a dating show. It's called Will vs. Matrimony. It's gonna be an amazing show. It's gonna be hot. We're gonna shoot all.
Why would you think about this, bro?
What's that?
I'm not just hearing about this. What the hell?
Well, because I used to talk about it a lot, but we about to get back into production. My brother about to help me shoot it. We about to work on getting it figured out how we want to format it and everything. You'll know about it, bro. Trust me. We ain't started it yet. So we're gonna shoot about 10 episodes and then we're gonna release them through probably YouTube or whatever. And yeah, it's gonna be dope. So y'all check me out. Follow your boy on Instagram.
Proud of you. And
Thank you.
my Instagram is HALUX Beauty.
Yeah, you guys follow, get pick and choose and follow as well. Two great guests. Check me out again, you guys. Follow my Instagram, my hashtags all on top right there. You see, guys, on top of the screen. Also, check out the merch at ZeusXPodcast.com. Again, ZeusXPodcast.com. Any donation helps as well. Send me a cash donation to Zeus X Unplugged. Again, $ Zeus X Unplugged. Really does help towards the channel as well as in the studio. Thank you for tuning in. Peace.